Hi all, we are in the holiday season and this year the holiday stress levels are relatively higher because of the pandemic. It has impacted everyone one way or the other. It has affected the finances of so many and some are barely managing to get through each day. So listen to this. First month of the year is the busiest time for marriage counselors and divorce attorneys. Yeah, this is how bad it gets. I didn't make this up. This is according to the American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers. Holiday season may be our favorite time of the year, but it comes with its own challenges. We have a long list of to do things. It is exciting, but at the same time, it overwhelms many and can also create conflicts and stress in relationships. And people who have anxiety disorder, this can be very nerve wracking. You're thinking what you want on your cards this year. Do you want a family photo or something else? Who you want to send them to or who to skip? What gifts to buy for each person and for how much? And if you're detail oriented, you're thinking what wrapping paper you want to use this year or how you want to decorate your gifts depending on your interest in designing and crafts. If there is a Christmas tree, then you want a different theme this year or reuse your tree and the ornaments that you already have? Or is it going to be Hanukkah candles or Kwanzaa candles and so forth? I admit, I am one of those who likes to have a different theme each year. This year it's aqua and blue. And it's not just about the tree. It's decorating your house inside and outside. It can get expensive. It shakes your finances. And I mean, you can go as high as you want. There is no limit. Then there comes food. Are you inviting people over? And if you are, then who is in your guest list? What's the menu? And if you're not doing at your place, then which side of the family to visit this year? And when we talk about the family, let's not forget the family drama. That is another source of stress for many of you. If you have kids in the house, you want to create an experience for them to remember the rest of their lives. But in doing so, one of you may go over the top while your partner is thinking, how do we get through the season spending as little as possible? So many decisions to make, aren't there? So when there is so much to talk about, the chances are very high that you will argue and fight over how you feel regarding different things. Do you see the disagreements here? I mean, you wait and look forward to this holiday season, but when it arrives, you stress about it. We don't want that. It is supposed to bring joy and not misery. So, how do we deal with it? Contact me and we can talk about your unique situation. But I am giving you here 4 ways to go through holidays. Number 1, communicate. Do I say that all the time? I do. Because it's crucial. It seems and sounds natural, isn't it? You will say, yes, we communicate. Yes, we talk. I know you do. But what matters is how you talk, what words you use. That is why, my dear people, it is called a communication skill. It is an acquired skill. Schedule a free discovery call with me to see where you are in your relationship so that I can give you effective communicative script to resolve your conflicts in our sessions. Another thing that I say all the time when I speak about communication, talk lovingly and listen attentively. Always. That's the basic rule if you want it to be effective. If you're too annoyed, you're angry, not in a state of calmness, then please take a moment and breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Okay, before I move forward, I have to say there is one important thing to remember. You need to communicate this in the beginning before you start your conversation so that both of you know the rule. What is the rule? The rule is you're going to say, we're going to take turns and not interrupt each other. We will let each other know when we are done. Okay? And then talk about what you're looking for, how you want it to be like. Tell each other what's really, really important to you and where you have room for some flexibility. Take the feelings of your spouse into account, okay? It is supposed to be an enjoyable holiday season and not burdensome and painful. Listen to your partner and see where they're coming from. Keep your mind open. Respect each other's point of views. All right, After you have talked and expressed yourself and you see you differ in some respects, the next thing would be number 2, brainstorm. Throw out your different ideas. You never know what clicks you and your partner, and you have a solution right there to your conflicts and disagreements. You gotta try. If you don't want to live in misery, you gotta do something to change that, right? Who said romantic partnership and marriage is effortless? It requires work. You cannot expect one person to do all the work. It is a partnership. Okay, now we have communicated what we like and we found out that we have differences and we brainstorm different ways and ideas to see how we can resolve. It's time to negotiate now. Number 3. When you ask your partner what do they like to do, also ask why they want to do. You will be surprised that after talking to each other, they may say, you know what, I can live without that. It's not that important. And the same may apply to you too. You may say, it is not worth fighting for. If you don't talk and negotiate, then what happens is one of you will withdraw and give in, to keep peace, to make your partner happy. It would be either you or them. Remember, it's the best time of the year for you. You need to make it fun for both of you. A lot of back and forth discussions will happen between you two of you to reach to a mutual agreement. But if you keep patience and calmness, it can be accomplished. Now, number 4. Teach yourself when it comes to your partner's different belief system, different faith, different culture. They play a big part in your relationship, especially when it comes to celebrating festivals. All it needs is an extra effort and polishing up your conflict resolution skills. And tag along some patience, please. What happens is you both want to continue doing things that you grew up with. You're used to a certain way and your partner another. And then you fight over whose way will win in the end. It is like fighting over a first dance song. You like a particular song and your partner another. How about finding one that you can proudly say, this is our song? Same way, you can have our holiday system that works for you both and your family. In fact, if you stay open, you can blend ideas from both sides. You can. Learning about your spouse's background will make you understand where they are coming from when they are telling you what things they would like to include or what is important to them in the holiday season. When your partner sees that you are curious to know about them, it shows you care. And this education also comes useful when you explain a certain aspect of each other's religion or culture to your parents and your kids, when they ask what's going on. Involve yourself in your interfaith family's rituals and celebrations. By taking an active role, you not only make your spouse feel good, but you also give yourself a great feeling of satisfaction. Celebrating and learning together bonds the marriage and creates a new family traditions. Okay, now, it all comes down to how committed you are to make your marriage work. And based on that, you will give up some things that you originally thought would be deal breakers. You can even swallow some pride. There's nothing wrong in it. It will only help for good. Try out and experiment with different things. See what works for both of you. Believe me, you will have a sense of accomplishment and a sense of we that you will feel after that. It will strengthen your relationship. When you resolve conflicts together as a team, it takes your intimacy to a whole another level. All kinds of intimacy, emotional, physical, sexual, mental, spiritual, you name it. Yes, it will. Okay, you better start moving before it gets out of hand. Chop, chop. We are in a holiday season right now. Feel free to comment below or message me. I understand your struggle and I can help you with your situation. Click and like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what I talk about. And thank you for watching.